So anyway, let me turn on my light real quick. Sorry about that, glare. And, okay, it may be too dark in here, but I want to go over a few things that have to do with the NOFSRL and a big update on this. So anyway, first off, there's been a lot of confusion with spoiling. You guys know, I always put in the description, no spoiling the race. Now, the definition of spoiling when it comes to the NOFSRL is if you comment if a driver is the race winner, or if you did not win and someone else wins the race. And man, it is dark in here. I better open up my window. Hope that's a little bit better. Yep, okay, good. So anyway, moving on to that, I am announcing a new penalty system that results with any behavior issues, which in the comments, such as spoiling, swearing, etc., any rudeness or stuff like that. We are going to be using the 2014 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series penalty system chart if anything happens. I have been giving warnings recently, so anyway, multiple warnings, so at least 2 or more warnings, that will result in a P1 penalty. Now, for the NASCAR system, a P1 penalty says, last choice in pit selection process, you can't do that. Track time deductions and practice qualifying, again, you can't do that. Delay or inspection, nope. Must remain in hollow, nope. Temporary suspension, no, I'm not going to do any of that. Excuse me. The P1 suspension means that you will not be able to start or finish the race. So, for example, not start or finish the race, my mistake. You won't be able to qualify in a race, so that means you would have to start in 42nd, but if the P1 happens during a race, you will not be allowed to finish the race. So, like for example, we saw, this was not really a behavioral issue, but Javier Hernandez in the 7 actually spun 3 guys out in one race, so that is going to be a P1 penalty, which means the next race he is in, he will have to start from the rear. Moving on here, any multiple issues, like if it happens like many times, we will go from P2 to P6. Now, P2 is, according to the rulebook, a loss of 10 points. P3 is a loss of 15 points. P4, loss of 25 points. P5, loss of 50 points. And P6, loss of 150 points. Now, these don't have to be in order. Like, one thing could be a P1, then a P2, P3, P4. It can be, like, it can even start at, like, a P3 suspension. If any rudeness happens, I will talk with our co-NOFSRL members, which includes the Black Ace 41, JR Fan 8188, etc., etc. I'm not going to name all of them, but those are just some examples. So anyway, if we continue on, they could be suspensions, maybe. We could have suspensions as well. If it's a P2, we could have P2 and P3 could be 1-race suspensions. P4 could be a 3-race suspension. P5 and P6 are a 6-race suspensions, but then if you get like a P7, we would say, you'll be suspended for the rest of the season. And for probations, so probations would be 6 months, will be for either a 6-month span or until the end of the year. So, which means that probations in NOFSRL competition right now would not be 6-month probations, they would be until the end of the year. And if we continue on, let me move my camera real quick. If it's a P4, you could lose an additional 10 points. P5, you could be not allowed to finish or start a race, like I said, kind of like a P1. You could lose an additional 25 points. P6, same thing, you might not be able to start or finish the race. And you might lose some benefits coming to NOFSRL competition. That's the penalty system I want to announce, so don't spoil. If you do anything that I think was not good, is not acceptable when it comes to NOFSRL competition, we will use the 2014 NASCAR penalty system to discuss to the penalty, and we will announce penalties coming Tuesday. We already do have some penalties announced, and penalties will be announced Tuesday to Javier Hernandez, Ron Orm, Prince Orm, and Mason Pacheco. Now, Ron, Prince, and Pacheco, they are from the same user, and he spoiled the race twice, so I'm not going to go into detail with that. And then it's Javier Hernandez, who basically just wrecked 310, spun 3 people out in one race. That's pretty much it. And one more update before we go. It's on the Samsung Superspeedway series. Exciting news, ladies and gentlemen. That is coming back. But it's not going to be on my channel, though, because I already got my other 4 series I'm focused on. Samsung Superspeedway series will now be run by Mr. Black Ace 41, Cole Baker himself, because, if you guys don't know, he's canceled his Chevron Road Course series, and so now he wanted to do another series that would be better than road courses. So I'm like, you want Super Speedway series? All yours. He said, yeah, sure, I'd love to. So that's the update on the NOFSRL. The Auto Club, not Auto Club 400, the Auto Club race should be uploaded tonight, and it's going to be fun. Don't forget to watch UFC 200 tomorrow night. And my name is BSport02, YOLO Swag. Bye, guys. I'm out of here. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.